happy with it over the weekend. We continue to see a lot of pushback, but at the same time, we've started to see a little bit of reprieve maybe coming out in the first of the week. We'll see how it plays out. I put up Trump.
I'm doing well. With only about a week left before April 15th, it's a very busy time because of the U.S. tax season. Now, some analysts believe that April 15th could actually be a bullish signal for crypto. The idea is simple. Once people are done paying taxes, they might start putting money back into the market, especially when they receive tax refunds. So, the big question is, there's definitely a chance. When people get their refunds, they have extra cash. Some of that money usually goes into investments, including crypto. We've seen this before, especially with younger investors who tend to spend or invest quickly after getting their refunds. However, not everyone will invest. Some people will spend the money, while others may try to save or invest to fight inflation. Overall, it wasn't great. Many investors lost money in 2025 due to falling prices, but there was one benefit. People could use those losses to reduce their taxes. This is called tax loss harvesting. One major update is that crypto platforms like Coinbase are now sending tax forms, 1099-DA, to users and the IRS. This means more transparency, less chance to avoid reporting, more people fixing past tax issues. If you get a tax refund, you have options. You can spend it, save it, or invest it. Some people may choose to invest in crypto or use strategies like staking to grow their money over time. I'm actually curious to get your opinion on this. You've been watching the space for a long time. Do you think the industry could finally get a win when it comes to yield regulations? Yeah, I really hope so. Companies like Coinbase have been fighting hard on this front.
Happy with it over the weekend. We continue to see a lot of pushback, but at the same time, we've started to see a little bit of reprieve maybe coming out in the first of the week. We'll see how it plays out. I put up Trump.
If we can get clear rules passed into law, it becomes much harder for future administrations to reverse them, regardless of political shifts. Before we move into the lightning round, let me ask you this. With the tax deadline right around the corner, what should people be doing right now? And does filing an extension help or hurt? The good news is filing an extension doesn't hurt you at all. However, there's one important rule. If you owe taxes, you must still pay by April 15th. Otherwise, you may face penalties. An extension simply gives you more time, usually until October, to file your complete return. This is especially helpful if you're missing documents like 1099s or K1s. Your crypto transactions are complex. A smart move is to estimate your taxes and slightly overpay. Any extra will come back as a refund later. Smart tax strategy for 2026. Now, let's say we're past April 15th. What should people do to prepare for next year? The biggest tip is simple. Look at your portfolio and identify which assets are in profit, which are in loss. This allows you to use tax loss harvesting anytime during the year, not just in December. For example, if you expect a big gain from selling a house or stocks, you can sell a losing crypto position, lock in the loss, offset your gains. Then, you can even re-enter the market if you want. Quick note on strategy. This becomes powerful because it helps balance your overall tax burden. Instead of paying full taxes on gains, you're reducing that liability using losses, a strategy smart investors use consistently.
Happy with it over the weekend. We continue to see a lot of pushback, but at the same time, we've started to see a little bit of reprieve maybe coming out in the first of the week. We'll see how it plays out. I put up Trump.
Let's go quick. Will Congress pass a crypto tax bill this year? No, not beyond broader frameworks like clarity efforts. Who's more responsible for the current tax reporting mess? If we had to pick, policies introduced during Joe Biden's administration played a major role, especially now that they're being enforced. Are major tax cuts worth potential economic downsides? That's a tough one, but leaning toward disagree. Where will Gen Z put their tax refunds? Most likely, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Less likely, but still possible, meme coins and hype stocks. Best use of a tax refund. Pay off debt or invest. Right now, the smarter move for most people. Not completely, but it's definitely changing the game. Platforms like CoinLedger are already integrating AI too. automate transaction tracking, classify income versus transfers, reconcile complex crypto activity. This reduces manual work and increases efficiency significantly. One major trend is the rise of full-service tax solutions. Done-for-you crypto tax filing, full transaction reconciliation, AI-powered automation. This is especially useful because many traditional accountants still struggle to fully understand crypto taxation. As crypto grows, so do the challenges around taxes. But at the same time, tools are improving. Regulations are becoming clearer, and investors are getting smarter. That combination is setting the foundation for a much more mature market moving forward. Thanks for joining us today.